Hi, how's it going, Shave Dan? It's Justin again on behalf of the Shave School, coming at you with another tutorial. Um, a lot of times on the online shaving community, I see um, those who had just transitioned to DE shaving from cartridge razors have a lot of trouble with the neck area. Um, they're always getting bumps, rashes, nicks and cuts, and the whole 9 yards. Um, what I'm going to be showing you today is not, I wouldn't say the proper method of shaving the neck with a DE razor, but the way that I do it. Um, maybe you can apply some of this technique to your style of shaving, and then hopefully it'll prove to be beneficial for you. Um, Now, a lot of people, unless you're an electric shaver, most, if not all, everyone who has converted to DE shaving has once or used this, the cartridge razor. Now, the one thing you will notice about the cartridge razor is it's substantially lighter than a DE razor. This thing is pretty much paperweight. Um, with that being said, when you shave with this, um, the weight of this razor is not enough to really cut any stubble. So what you would typically have to do is you would have to press down and pull down in order for it to cut any stubble. Now, once you transition from this to this, muscle memory from this is probably going to kick in, and you're probably going to use this the same way you did with the cartridge razor. So, and there's no blade in here, by the way. So muscle memory will probably kick in, and your instincts are probably gonna tell you to press down and pull. That's a good way to cause a scene from the Friday the 13th series. Um, as you'll learn very quickly, this is much more top heavy than this. Um, with that being said, the top heaviness of the head here against the skin is all the weight that you need to get a successful, smooth BBS shave. Um, Also, what could possibly apply to a good shave is the way that you actually hold the razor. Um, when I do my with the grain and across the grain passes, I hold the razor with my pinky finger underneath the handle. These two fingers, the ring finger and the middle finger, are supporting the handle, and I hold the I hold it with the index and thumb, and I don't really press down too hard on the handle. I'm just holding it to the point to where it's not falling off. Because if you grip on really firmly and then try to shave with it, you're probably going to put too much pressure on your face. So you just hold it very lightly, light enough to where it's not falling out of your hand. And then what you're going to want to do is just let the top heaviness of this blade just touch the skin, and then with your elbow and your arm, you just simply glide downward, without putting any pressure on your face at all. Um, so, in regards to the neck, what I do is with the grain pass, I don't stretch the skin. What I do is I put my hand right here at the base of my neck to firm out the skin rather than stretch it. I tilt my head up like this, and again, you just let the head of the razor touch the skin, and then you take your arm and just simply glide downward, just like this. No pressure at all. It feels like a feather is gliding across my neck here. Now, with the across the grain pass, this is actually going to be kind of 2-in-1 tutorial. This is kind of I'm also going to show you how I navigate around the jawline with a DE razor. Um, for those of you who have a defined jawline like I do, it may be kind of hard to really get it smooth around this area. A lot of times what I used to do when I first started out was I would just place the razor right here and kind of pull this way. But I found once I hit a lot of times when I hit the razor or lay the razor right here, it would actually, the blade would actually kind of unguarded because it kind of digs into my skin right here. So what I found proved to be more beneficial was if you open your mouth a bit, it stretches the skin down here, and you shave across. And then once you close the mouth, that skin retracts itself back to here. So in essence, you've cut that jawline cleanly and pain-free. Now, as I do that, with the cross grain pass on the neck, I hold the razor the same way, letting the top heaviness of the blade touch the skin, and I'm just using my arm to lightly just pull, just glide ever so gently across, just like so. Now the Adam's apple area, a good way to navigate with that is you can swallow and hold the swallow like this, just like that. Then we go up here. Now on this side, switch hands, same hand position. Pinky finger under the handle, 2 fingers up here. Well, jawline. I've heard that technique at one point being called the bullfrog. Okay, just very light strokes. Now for the against the grain pass, I actually change the way that I hold the razor. I actually turn it upside down in my hand and I hold it like a spoon, and I just hold the base of the neck to make the skin firm. Hold it like a spoon, just like this, and place the razor right here, and no pressure. Just pull the arm up. Don't bend the wrist. Keep that blade at a fixed angle. You can switch hands if you like. And after the third pass, I typically do 4 passes. I'll do another pass against across the grain in the other direction, but you don't. That's very unnecessary. You may have super sensitive skin, and you may not be able to do that. So you could always opt into just if you feel like you've missed some spots, just relather it and just go over it very softly. Go over it. Just like so. And just feel it. And if try not to go over the same area so many times. So, like for example, if you were to relather and then you still didn't get all of it, just save it for tomorrow, because if you keep scratching away at it, it's just gonna cause problems. But yeah, that's the way that I shave my neck area. As you can see, pretty nice. Not looking too shabby at all. I did have a couple of razor bumps here from when I tried to shave with the Chevette the other day. Slowly healing. But yeah, if anyone have any questions, just feel free to send me a message or a comment on the thread. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day.